Fresno State played 11 games this season. Each time, the Bulldogs have scored at least 35 points. Twice, they've scored more than 60. It all adds up to one of the most explosive offenses in the country, led by one of the top leaders in Derek Carr.
Lobs it down the middle of the field, wide open, and that is a touchdown!
I'm blessed to have coaches that believe in me. They trust, that I know what I'm doing. Sometimes I make them scratch their head a couple times and sit on the edge of their seat, but that's what I'm here for, keep them young.
Through 11 games, the Bulldogs have over 6,300 yards of total offense, which is just 636 yards shy of breaking the school record. The most amazing part is they've done it despite missing a game this season due to the Colorado floods.
And it's exciting playing with all these dudes that's, have this special talent because, we get to do a lot of things, trick plays.
The old hook and ladders.
A lot of teams can't do that. So, this makes the game so much funner, when you go out there and you got all these special guys that can play different positions and, can do special things. And
we like to play fast and start fast, and we think that kind of gets our crowd into it, and we feed off of them as well as they do off of us. So once we get going quick and putting points up early, then I think that's kind of where it's hard to stop us because we get our momentum going, and it's kind of hard to stop it.
He'll go all the way to the end zone.
A quick start may be the key to Saturday's championship game for the Bulldog offense, who will match up against the top defense in the Mountain West that has surrendered just 7 points in the last 2 games combined.
They play very, very physical defense. They tackle well. They chase the ball well. They play very, very hard and very, very sound. And when you do that with good players, it makes it difficult on offenses. And so we'll have to be very efficient. We'll have to make some explosive plays, and because it's going to be a tough game to chip the ball down the field against a good defense like this. We're going to have some chunk plays.
The Bulldogs' offensive line has done a stellar job protecting Derek Carr this season, surrendering just 8 sacks all year. That ranks second best in all of the FBS. In Fresno, California, I'm Jesse Kurtz for the Mountain West Network. Now for a report on Utah State, here's Troy Oppie.
Thanks, Jesse. Utah State coach Matt Wells said his team needed to run the ball and stop the run to be successful Saturday. Well, if those are 1A and 1B, then 1C has to be getting the best game of the season out of the Mountain West's best defense.
I think we've played in 2 of the phases pretty well at certain times of the year, but to put them all 3 together on that stage, that's the goal.
Those 2 stages, defense and special teams defense, are where the Aggies are best in the Mountain West and top 10 nationally. In its 5-game win streak, Utah State has held 4 opponents to 10 points or less.
We're going to do our best to rattle him because you can't just let him sit back there and throw it all over the place.
Wells called Derek Carr and the Fresno State receivers the best combination of skill players he's faced in 3 seasons on the Utah State coaching staff. The Aggie coach caught himself more than once this year watching Carr instead of the opponents he was scouting on tape.
Dave Schramm's done a great job with that offense. They're really explosive, and they're very creative. They're outside-the-box thinkers.
I don't think they're going to score 70 on us, but I don't think we're going to shut them out either. So it's going to be a good battle, and I'm looking forward to it because it's going to be a test for both sides.
Nearly 3/4 of the Aggies' defensive depth chart is juniors and seniors, playing in the same system they did as freshmen, despite the coaching change a season ago.
From where we were last year, I don't want to say we're better or worse than that defense. I think we're smarter than that defense, I think because players have been in the system longer.
This year, the 2 teams are 5-1 against common opponents, with Fresno State losing to San Jose State and Utah State falling at home to Boise State earlier this season. In Logan, I'm Troy Oppie for the Mountain West Network.